Kenji.
Mayor Hoffmeister, Vice Mayor Leone, and council members Helix, Grayson, and Brisson, members of staff, thank you for the opportunity to come.
Kenji, can you speak up just a little bit? You're a little
Sure.
soft-spoken there so we can hear you.
Sure. My name is Kenji Yamada. I'm here on behalf of Bike Concord. Many others of us are here in the room tonight. Let's ask everybody to raise their hands. Your constituents in Bike Concord, supported by our partners at Bike East Bay, have spent hundreds of hours of our collective time participating in the master plan process over the past year and a half. We are pleased to see that many of the major issues for safe bicycle transportation in Concord, streets such as Monument Boulevard, Concord Avenue, and Treat Boulevard, have been identified for study within 5 years of plan adoption. That's in Tier 1. We have included others, such as Diamond Boulevard and the western span of Clayton Road, in a list of proposed edits, which we will soon submit to staff and consultants based on extensive conversations with them over many meetings. However, we do have a major concern about the outcome of the recommended studies. You'll see the verbiage I'm referring to in the letter, which is in the bench correspondence for this meeting. And I'd like to express appreciation first to council members Helix and Brisson for anticipating my comments by already addressing the need that I'm about to describe. My comment tonight is mostly to read into the audio record the letter, which we submitted yesterday for inclusion as bench correspondence, and to answer any questions you may have. You'll also have received a letter from our partner, Bike East Bay, with some additional important points regarding the conceptual plans in the draft and the need to prepare for the state-mandated switch from level of service to vehicle miles traveled as a metric for street performance. And you'll also be hearing from the Monument community residents through the Central County Regional Group and First Five Contra Costa, whose vision for Monument Boulevard we support. What Bike Concord most hopes to see in the final master plan is a means to solve the biggest and most persistent obstacle to safe bicycle transportation in this city, the lack of safe, dedicated bicycle facilities on Concord's high-traffic streets. In 2013, the city adopted Complete Streets amendments to the general plan, including policy T195 in the transportation element, which commits the city to, quote, prioritize pedestrian, bicycle, and automobile safety over vehicle speed and level of service at intersections and along roadways, unquote. Since the adoption of T195 and the rest of the Complete Streets amendments to the general plan, evaluation of the feasibility of dedicated bicycle facilities in various locations throughout Concord has continued to be conducted under the constraint of minimal impact to motor vehicle level of service, in spite of the necessity of such facilities for bicycle safety. In other words, LOS has been prioritized over bicycle safety at numerous intersections and along numerous roadways. In order to forestall the possibility of the master plan's complete street studies being conducted under the same constraint of minimal impact to LOS, we have asked for the inclusion of explicit commitments in the master plan that the complete street studies will be conducted in compliance with policy T195 by prioritizing pedestrian, bicycle, and automobile safety over vehicle speed and level of service. This means that road diets and parking removal must be considered if they are necessary to make room for safe, dedicated bicycle facilities on streets where volume and speed of motor traffic make such facilities necessary for bicycle safety. I'd like to emphasize that policy T195 does not call for motor level of service to be balanced against the safety of users of the street, including all modes. Rather, it calls for safety to be prioritized over motor vehicle level of service and speed. We are asking you, as our elected officials, to support this key language in the master plan, and again express appreciation to council members Helix and Brisson for already anticipating this request. I'd like to thank all the members of council for your support of the master plan process. With the right policy and project commitments, it will be a major step forward towards a healthier, safer, more equitable Concord. Thank you.
Thank you, Kenji. And I will note that we do have the Bike East Bay letter here, and it is as part of the record for tonight as well.